Hey, what's up, notjust developers? Welcome back to another live stream. Today, we're going to wrap up and finish and prepare the application that we've built this week for App Store submission. So today we're going to work a lot with keywords, with titles, design the logo, all the media files that we need to do on the store, add analytics, crash reporting, and polish some of the features that we already have. So the steps that we do right before submitting the first version to the store. This application I'm building part of the Notjust hackathon, and if you don't know about that, this is our online hackathon that we are organizing for the month of December for mobile developers. All you have to do is build and launch an application to the market and submit your entry by the 31st December. And you have a chance to win amazing prizes such as a MacBook Pro M4. More information about the hackathon itself you can find at notjusthack.com. And while you're there, make sure to sign up because until the Monday, we're going to send you the link where you should submit your application. Now prepare it for the store and make sure it is publicly available on the store. And then we're going to let you know how to submit your application for the hackathon itself. My plan is to build and launch 4 applications to the store during these 4 weeks. You don't have to do 4, you have to do just 1. In my case, I decided to challenge myself to see if I can do 4 applications in 4 weeks. So now we are finishing actually the third one, and we are preparing it for production. I'm doing everything here in daily streams so you can see the whole journey, the whole process. I barely do nothing behind the scenes. So yeah, you see everything from ideation all the way to designing the logo, implementing and releasing it to the store. So if you want to follow me along on this journey, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That helps us a lot. And this is, as I was saying, up third from 4 that we are going to build. Before we jump in, I want just to remind you that we recently launched the React Native Mastery. This is the course that I've been working on for the last year and where I put all my efforts and all my knowledge and experience to make it as easy as possible to get started with React Native and Expo until you can confidently build React Native applications that can be one of the ones from the top charts. Here we're gonna learn the best tech stack with the best technologies that you can use to build production-ready applications, and everything is split into 7 different projects that you're gonna have fun to build and learn at the same time. More information you can find at notjust.dev/React Native Mastery. Now back to our hackathon and back to the project that we're building here. So for the third application, we are building an AI girlfriend. If this is the first time you're joining here, we started it on Monday, and this is what we have now. From profile, we can set and edit our details here. We can edit our interests. We can go ahead and match with some of the AI. For example, if we swipe right, we see it's a match, and then we can start chatting. And here we can actually go ahead and start chatting. Nice. Okay. Javier is saying, I'm taking the course and highly recommend it. Thank you very much, Javier. I appreciate that. Where is my Notion? Here it is. So what are we going to do? Well, for the MVP, like most of the important stuff are ready, like the big parts are ready. I have here some stuff that I plan to improve later, but they are nice to have things, like improving the speed and so on. And that's why I think this one is going to also be important, but maybe we can figure it out a bit later. Oh, thank you. Okay. So yeah, today we're gonna have to work on things like Vex Analytics, Sentry, and preparing the marketing parts regarding keywords and so on. So for the marketing parts, let's go ahead and add here, like meta. I'm gonna start with keywords. For keywords, that's how we started this application. I was looking for Astro, the tool that I'm using for this challenge to track the keywords and find ideas that that are searched on the store and that are easy to compete with. And this AI girlfriend is one of those ideas. Our first application is Invoice. It's climbing in the charts, which is good. Still like not even in the top 100 positions, but this is just the beginning. And ratings, we have 11 ratings. Nice. Okay, where is it? Here. So the main keyword is going to be this AI girlfriend. Let me bring this one somewhere here so that we can work together. So the main keyword we're gonna target is going to be this one, AI girlfriend. Which is a 55 popularity and 47 difficulty. There is AI boyfriend. I don't know how to do it like in the same application, so it's also a good keyword. But whatever, the AI GF is also good. This one. Friend, companion. Let's see what other keywords are being used by the top apps here. Personalized AI chats. Personalized AI chats. If I do a keyword search here, where is it going to land? Come on. It's not actually popular. Okay, also not very searched. Spicy chat. Ooh, spicy chat. So out of this kind of keywords, we're gonna need like the title. It definitely should start with AI, and then there is the subtitle. And then there is the brand name, if any. Basically something Heather is saying, today my first ever application was approved and is currently in the App Store. Amazing. How can we find it? Tell me what's the name, I can search for it. Hello Jamie, how are you doing? You're working on, I don't understand what's that. No strezzo. Something like that. Like, I'm not sure how bad is it to repeat AI in multiple places. I know a keyword should not be repeated multiple times, but is AI a keyword or is this a keyword and this another one? That's because there is also maybe chat, also role play. Maybe like this. And again, I understand this is quite a weird idea of an application, but I'm using it to learn about the market, about what's possible out there. Is it different, like role play? This is thing good for the subtitle, but here in the title, because we have AI girlfriend, we have role play, we have spicy chat. But for the title, what else do we put here? Spicy chat. Spicy chat is another one that is. Maybe here the spicy chat. Let's look also for the AI character. What did I search? AI character. It's also good. Oh, hello, Mr. Frank. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Maybe people can choose if they want to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend if not just release two version of application. That's something that I've been thinking about. Like the both of these keywords are good. Like when you look in this application, I'm not sure like what's actually happening, because I'm a bit skeptical, but maybe it's indeed like that much in terms of popularity. So both of them are good. And do I try to target both of them with the same app and I do AI girlfriend, AI boyfriend? Not sure. Or do I just release two applications? Maybe it's good even to do two applications, because maybe they should be adjusted even like with color palette, with the language and so on. I don't know. It's weird. Javier released the application called Active. To find sports to join. Amazing. I actually had like a similar idea when I was in Netherlands. So App Store Active. Not sure if it's this one. Let me try to find it on my device. Did you add any other keywords there so that I can find it? So you recommend Expo create tag for beginners, like specifically the CLI create Expo stack? I think you could give it a try. Like it's not that important which CLI you use to start a project. Create Expo stack, or you are asking about Expo itself, like what the focus of a question is. Javier, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to paste a link in the chat, so maybe you can trick and add some spaces so it's not going to be detected as a link. If it's hard to find, try to add more things to the name, like besides the brand name, because Active is the brand name, but usually people are not searching using brand names unless you are a very popular application like, I don't know, Duolingo. Usually people ask for solutions to problems, like, and you said the application is helping people in new city or that want to exercise to find a sport to join. So I don't exactly know like what keywords you're targeting, but something like, I don't know, sport. You would look for something like, what keywords do you like me to research? Come on. Find sport partners, or but let's do something more specific, like for example tennis or paddle. What other sports are usually played? Like you search for people. Look, tennis itself, quite a good keyword. Paddle. I'm asking about create expo stack. I want to be a dev that build fast like you. Again, like the create expo stack is just a small part of initializing the project. And it helps with setting up some of the tools. But if you build a lot of these applications over and over and over again, like it's not going to be that hard to set up some of the tools. But it's easier to get started. But it's not revolutionizing. Like, I mean, it's a tool to start a project. There is so much more that goes into building application than starting a project. Okay, amigos. So, do I go with a brand name or not? Let's go on ChatGPT and see what he will suggest. Now let's work on some branding and copywriting to prepare the app for App Store. Keywords I will target in the format keyword difficulty or popularity / difficulty. Let's give ChatGPT the keywords that I'm going to target. Now suggest the App Store title and subtitle. This one is good. Roleplay, chat, and fun. Title, let's add options. This is by AI, so let's go ahead. Do we need a brand name? Let's see. I need a short one. No, I don't need, no. So however, is saying keywords are host events, nearby activities, sports. That's good. That's good beginning. Have you done some keyword research, like to check them, or if you need, I can look at them like in a moment. I don't know why, and tell me if it's a bad thing. I was thinking about brand name Bubble or Bubble AI. It can help me build like a, but it's kind of short, but not very short. What's the App Store title character limit? It's 30 characters long. 30 characters long, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0. This is 10 characters. 10 more, 10 more. Probably this is too much. Maybe and fun will be dropped. Roleplay chat. Maybe it should actually be spicy chat. Okay, so we have something. I think we're gonna go with this Bubble AI. I don't know what. I'm looking at the market, so there is no much competition on that. I'm good with this. Let's ask ChatGPT if I need to be aware of anything. Okay, so next step for us is logo. So I'm gonna go in Canva and we're gonna try to do a very quick logo. It should be 124 by 124. So for sizes, I'm going to do 1024, 1024. Yeah, iOS icon. And here we're gonna do the logo. Maybe I would need an AI here. Like I'm thinking about, I have like a vision in my head. Or is there bubble emoji? Not like this, but from how's it called? I don't even. Oh, bubblegum. Yeah, I'm thinking like something like this, but to be very focused on the bubble itself and maybe more realistic. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, It's gonna be a circle probably. You could do an AI bubble like the Apple. Could you look for the keyword for coffee shop locator? Let's do coffee shop locator. Not very popular. Coffee shop near me. Coffee shop map. Just coffee shop. Is it maybe together? But no, coffee shop. Coffee shop itself is better. So coffee shop, a lot of games are targeting. Do an AI bubble like the Apple Intelligence. What's the Apple Intelligence? Apple Intelligence. Apple Intelligence. Do they have a bubble or something? Or like this? Apple Intelligence bubble. Like that one, right? How should I recreate it? I don't even like that one. I was thinking more about like the bubble gum. Bubble AI. Gradient or something. Oh, like this. And what should I put there? Just a dot. A circle. Let's see, maybe ChatGPT. Design a logo with the Apple Intelligence bubble style for the app. Maybe like Siri bubble, that is a nice bubble. This one? Bubble AI. Maybe to somehow make it to a chat. ChatGPT is definitely not good for this one. For keep this should be an app logo, so keep it simple and less details, no text. Something like this. With DALI, should I use like another model? Because I think ChatGPT is also using DALI, or no? Maybe an avatar cutout of AI girlfriend. Avatar, what, like a... Yeah, I'm thinking like this doesn't have anything to do with AI girlfriend. How can I make it hint to an AI girlfriend? Gradient soft pink. No, it's... Let's open this one up. Let's try to get rid of a background if we can. Well, it's not very easy to do that here. Maybe we're gonna be able to do it in Canva. Yeah, not very good. Maybe just something like this and that's it. With some different colors inside that bubble or without anything. Yeah. Digital Alchemy is asking, hello everyone, how are those apps for the hackathon going? I'm also curious, how are they going, guys? To throw that into ChatGPT and get it to remix? To throw what? This one? This one also has potential. Let's just write here or add the, you know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. I know, I have an idea. Come on. I just do either a wave emoji. That's bad, right? Oh boy. I'm not the best at this. or just 3 dots. So bad. I'm out of ideas. Probably some Photoshop is needed here. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't know Photoshop. That's what you get. No, I have something in mind, but I don't know how to do it. Let me try to get ChatGPT to do something, and if it's going to be too bad, I'm not going to even show it to you. So let me see. Let me see what ChatGPT is going to do, and then I'll decide if I want to show it to you or not. It says that it failed to do that. And it said, try again. Okay, it didn't work the way I thought. I mean, it didn't even generate. Yeah, like hover is like that's the idea that they have like something about like some like lips, and I was thinking about the close-up shot of a girl popping a bubble gum, where just like the focus is on the bubble gum, but in the background it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be like this. Maybe we write bubble AI in the middle. That's the best I could think of for now. Maybe later we're gonna improve it, but now let's do it like this. Because I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, let me also remember how did I do like all the 3 types of logos. For example, for this logo, this is the background that I was using for the dark mode Oh, dark mode. This should be... And for tinted, I don't even know if it's going to be possible, because for tinted, the background is fully black. Duplicate. I don't think I'm going to be able to do tinted actually, because I can do edit and do gray, or maybe it's going to be possible. This one is just going to be dark. And these ones, yeah, maybe like this. Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm going to download them here. And I should also download one. Should also do one without with transparent background. Maybe only the first page. Let's do this. Let's also do splash screen. I'm going to duplicate one of the previous splash screens, make a copy. Let's use this bubble here. Sorry. Should I write bubble AI? Maybe. Let's add a text. Heading bubble AI. And let's find a something round, but another task that I'm gonna spend probably way more than needed. Oh, something like this. Yep. And uppercase. All of them are uppercase. What are we doing for color palette? I think I'm going to open Tailwind colors and go with some colors from there. I think for buttons we use something like rose. So let's try to do these rows for the background. Is it good? And these rows for the text, I don't think it's gonna work out, but or maybe the other way around. My design skills are no, This is... Oh, maybe I should do a gradient. Why not? Gradient. From top to bottom, right? Do I do a light gradient? Where we start from this and we go to this. Or do we do a darker one? I know how to better position them. Is the font okay, or should I do our font? Check the new chat in ChatGPT, maybe you'll like it. Let's see what Catalin did there. Looks good, but oh, this one looks good. But let's keep it for a bit later. I'm gonna keep it simple for now, and then like we're gonna figure something out. Let me find maybe another even font. This is crazy, right? Yeah. Balloon extra bold. Guys, do you have non-capital letters? No, I think this balloon is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so now we have some assets. Let's go back to our application and let's start changing stuff around. I'm gonna go into the assets. I'm going to bring maybe the splash screen, and I'm going to copy the name here, splash, and do here splash.png. Come on. First remove the previous one and do it here. Then maybe I will do the other way around, this one to be centered and this one here. Yeah, something like this. I don't know. Hello, Ripon. How are you doing? This is going to be our splash. For icon, I'm going to bring these three here. And it's going to be, this one is going to be icon. First I need to delete this one. So I need to do icon, then this one is going to be icon dark. And this one, icon tinted. Tinted. Now I'm also going to bring in the PNG that doesn't have a background, and I'm gonna do here logo. Maybe we're gonna need it later. Okay, that's good. Now let me, yeah, these are going to be used when we rebuild the application. Maybe it's time to fix this profile screen. This is our source application. Welcome.tsx. Let's do here, hey, we are going to do the image. So let's render image like this. Import it from React Native. Come on. It should be maybe like this. Oh, come on. So one source, then assets without images. I think it's too big. Let's do here a linear gradient. Linear, I think we have it, gradient. And for the colors, I'm going to use the same as I did here. So let me check in the gradient here. What colors did we choose? This one here. And this one here. I don't see it, right? Position absolute. Full, height full. I think the linear gradient also had some issues with position. So I'm going to do position with, Yep. And if I do this, yep, that's better. And I can add back this one and this one. But maybe it should start from white. White and then this one and then this one. Yeah, I think this way it's much better. Then what do we do here? We do some welcome. Which is, oh, I was not sharing the screen. First screen. People see when they open the app. It should have the logo, a welcome message, the sign in button, and anything else you see fit. Let's see if it's going to work. Welcome to this. Yeah, maybe. Welcome to bubble This one is going to be commented out for a second. This one is going to have a gap 4. I didn't have, it didn't reject previously because of this, so I'm not sure if I need to add it or not. So for now, it's very simple like this. Okay, so another thing is I want to check, there was some kind of loading screen. Maybe the loading screen was from component stream chat client, this one with this background. Let's do background color rose 50. Yep. And I want to also see the onboarding part. So maybe I'm going to go into the Supabase for profiles and I'm going to say onboarding complete. Oh, come on. I want to set it to null. So that if I reload, I think that bubble is too large. Here in the onboarding index, yeah, we need to work with rows. Maybe it should be also the gradient. So in the welcome, we have this gradient. Maybe I need to do it in other parts as well. This is kind of necessary screen, to be honest. So maybe I'm going to comment it out and I will do right away return redirect onboarding profile. So right after you sign in, you go here. And in this case, if we do rows 50, it's going to probably look weird, or no. Here, rows 50. But if we do the linear gradient, zero, zero, one, one. No, I want 0. Yeah, I want it like this. Looks bad, right? Looks very bad. Maybe without this one. Background color, status bar, navigation bar. No, this is, but I need the background color. Okay, so maybe here to do the rows 50 as well. And then in the index, in the profile, maybe we do linear gradient, but the other way around, where we go from here to here. Spending time here, but I'm not sure if I should be. Let's try this way. We're gonna always be able to fix it. Okay, maybe in the client, chat client, I can do the same here without any background. Okay. Michael is asking, would you like to try integrating Nitro modules? I would, but probably not today, not in this app. Ripon is asking, I have a problem. I use free credit system in my app. If user install and uninstall my app, they can abuse my application. How I protect it without implementing backend because my full project I use local database. I would recommend you not to protect it at all and go ahead, do it. And if you're gonna get into this problem, then figure it out how to fix it. Because in most cases, like this is not gonna happen. And if you try too much to figure it out like now, like maybe it's going to stop you from going forward. Yeah, like I don't think there is a way without a backend to avoid that. Yeah, because with a backend you could store it like a device ID. I don't think about anything else locally, yeah. Because when you uninstall the application, it's also uninstalls the data there. But don't worry about this. Like go ahead, launch it, and then like figure it out. So my backend is not running. That's why that's the issue. But I think that I fixed them. Yeah, before I move on, like one thing that I probably should fix is also the color that I'm using here in the tabs under this layout. For tabs, if I do options or screen options, tint, tab bar active tint color, if I do here red, it's going to be this one. So I can do the rows 500. And the others can be as they are right now. I think it's good. Maybe I can even try something else, but I couldn't find like a way to do it properly. Yeah, I will leave it like this. And for the back buttons as well, how are we going to do that? Is it the tint red? Is it this one? No, this is no. Ranked navigation, back button color. Titles, header tint color. But it's on this one, so this tag, if I do header tint color, no, it's not this one. It's in protected layout. This is a stack. If I do screen options like this, okay, but I don't think I need this background color. If I do a darker, like 700, doesn't look that good. 600. Okay, if I go here, it works okay. But in other cases, it's with black. I think that's good. Okay. Because I could do that in the tabs as well to say, hey, the header tint color, also this, and maybe in profile as well. Yeah, maybe this way is going to be more consistent. Yeah, let's go with this one. Splash, colors, icon, and so on. But for the icon, we are not done yet, right? Because for the icon, we added the icon dark and tinted, but we didn't set it up in app.json. Because in app.json here, in iOS, we should do icon, and we do dark, light, and also tinted. Assets, icon dark. Let's put light first. Icon, icon dark, icon tinted. Yeah, that works. Now for the name, let's do bubble AI, slug, bubble AI, schema, bubble AI. Splash screen is this one. The background of splash screen can be white. Resize mode contain. This is how the image is going to resize, and I think the better is cover, because it's better to cover everything. Splash. Yeah, if I do reload, I don't know why here it's on this splash screen. Maybe it's going to be in the application, because here it's probably coming from the Expo Go. Okay. For the bundle identifier, do we change it to Bubble AI? Let's change it, but that means that we're gonna have to create a new one so that the sign in would work. So I'm gonna change it to Bubble AI. And I think, yeah, let me remember to, where is Notion? Here is Notion. I need to create the ID and add the sign in capabilities. For now, what I want to do is I set up Vexo Analytics and Sentry before I create a development build, and I think we're going to be ready to move, because we have a keywords, we have a title, we have subtitle, we have name, we have logo. We just need to fix like this stuff, and we should be able to start already the build process. Give me 1 second and I'm going to be back and we continue. All right, so I'm back. So what's our next stuff is to set up Vexo Analytics, right? Let's go ahead on Vexo. And Vexo is the easiest way to add analytics to React Native applications. We also have amazing features such as session replays, which allows you to see exactly what people are doing in your application. For example, when we tap and so on. And Vexo also were kind enough to provide a discount code for you. So if you use the discount code notjust.dev 10, you're gonna get 10% off with Vexo. Just wanted to remind you of that, and I'm gonna go here. We have the Vexo for both our previous application. For example, for invoice, we see that, hey, we have around 7 to 10 users daily. And as I was saying, like we have heat maps to know exactly where people are pressing on some of our screens. And we see here, we see there, people are trying to press here, which probably is not the best thing to have. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how we can add it to our new application. I'm gonna press add new application. Let's call it Bubble AI. And let's go ahead to Vexo docs to see what we have to do. All we have to do is, we can also do if dev or if not dev add Vexo, so that we don't track the events in development mode, only in production. And here instead of API key, we can do process.env.expo public Vexo API key. Let's go ahead and set this environment key here. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to get my API key from Vexo. And but I can go ahead and see exactly here, take photo, that is coming from stream chat. And it's actually something that my application was rejected for, because it was not allowed to take photos. So without a tool like Sentry, you wouldn't know like about the crashes and bugs that are happening on users' devices. So let me go ahead here and create a new project. Let's select React Native. Let's give the project a name, Bubble AI. And let's create a project. Now I'm going to go into Expo Sentry to follow Expo's documentation of setting up Sentry. So let's go ahead and start by installing Sentry in our application. Then using config plugins, we're going to configure Sentry. So in our app.json, under the plugins, let me do it like this. I will add the Sentry. Here for organization slug, I'm gonna find it somewhere here. So give me 1 second, I'm just gonna bring some tokens and things. Oh, organization, where is the organization? For project, I know. For team, I think it's notjust.dev. Oh, this is the organization slug, and URL I'm going to leave as it was. Okay, I'm gonna get to that point. So after setting up my data about the project and organization in the app.json, next what we are gonna have to do is maybe have a sentry off token. Do I need it locally? Yeah, that one I created, but give me a second. I'm going to check something from the previous project. Okay, so I added that one, the off token as well. And next step is to update metro config. Sentry hooks into metric to add the debug things. So what we need to do is import get Sentry expo config in metro config. So here I'm going to import this one, and I'm going to replace the normal config with this one, and I can remove a previous one. And we need to initialize Sentry, and I'm gonna do that as well in the source application underscore layout, similar to how we did with Vexo. So I'm going to do Sentry init. Here I'm going to do process expo public Sentry DSN. I'm going to do enabled only in production. And what else? What else? Let me see. Probably the best way is to look at the previous project. So application, layout, come on. Debug false, okay. That's what I had there. It was debug false. Maybe we can do debug true. Integration, and here is, this is in the documentation next. We also need to wrap our whole layout or application in Sentry wrap. So what I have to do is, instead of export default function layout, I need to define the function and do export default here, Sentry wrap layout. And this is verifying with export router. We need to also do what? Where is it? Yeah, this part. Navigation integration, somewhere here, is running in Expo from Expo. Now, this navigation integration is passed here to Sentry integrations, and we need in the root layout to capture it and send it here. So in the root layout, we need in the use effect to say to register a reference to the navigation container reference. Basically, this way, Sentry will know on what navigation screens we were when the crash happened, for example. And that's it here for Sentry. And now that we have also Sentry and Vexo, I think we are ready to create the build, right? Yeah, I think we are ready to start a build. Maybe we're gonna do that first locally by doing npx. Let's do git add, git commit, vexo, and sentry. And let's do npx expo pre-build clean. And we need to build it for... Oh, this is the first time we actually pre-build this application. So I'm going to go into the git ignore and say that I also want to ignore the Android and the iOS folders, because this will allow me to use CNG, or continuous native generation, to always generate the Android and iOS folder based on the configuration that we have here, without us doing any manual work on those folders. Now let's do npx expo run iOS to build and run the new application on iOS. Vladimir is asking when we will be able to submit the applications for hackathon. We're gonna open the submissions on Monday. So we're gonna send you a link to your email for the application forms. We're gonna submit your URL so that you can participate. This is important for everyone participating at the hackathon. This Monday, we're gonna open up the submissions. So be ready, because from Monday until the end of the month, you should, if you want to participate, you should publish or submit your application for the hackathon. My HA developer is saying my application is in review again. Fingers crossed. Yeah, hopefully everything is gonna go well now. I found out that the location request string wasn't being updated when I built. I changed from always and when in use to when in use and updated. Do you think it has to do with the fingerprinting? What about the fingerprinting? I don't know why it wasn't updated. Are you sure you set it up correctly, like in the config plugins? Hello, any tips on debugging mobile application after it's published on Google Play? Apps run fine locally. After publishing it to Google Play, launch a blank white screen. Try to... There is some steps to do that. For example, are you using Expo? There is debugging runtime issues where production errors. So look at this one, maybe. Development in production mode. I'd also run the application in production mode with this npx expo start, notdev, and minify. And also make sure that when you build, you have the right environment variables if you're using any. That was some of the issues I had like previously. And I built and then like, oh, it's not working. And then, oh yeah, but I don't have environment variables in EIS. Vladimir, congratulations. I'm so happy for your application to finally be on the store. That's a huge milestone. I hope you're happy. The environment variable issue, yes, because locally you have these environment variables, but if you're using EAS to build, make sure these environment variables are also on EAS. Because the environment is put into git ignore, and usually they do not exist in EAS. I sweat has for 70 hours on it. I'm happy. Amazing. Awesome. Did you manage to send a link, by the way? I didn't see it. Okay, so what? Now we are building the application. The next step is going to be EAS with EAS build, EAS update, and EAS submit. Okay, what we see here, build successfully. Where is it? It's here. I actually like the icon. Not too bad. Especially I think if I'm gonna do the dark mode here, how can I do it in edit? If I can customize and do dark. Yeah, the dark looks nice. If I do tinted, I can change and it will work as well. So nice. Let's keep like this. Sentry logger error, transport disabled. Is that something to worry about? Get stream AI chat. What you add in this application for AI agent is free or have pricing just like message? It has, like, I'm using for the LLMs for the AI, I'm using Anthropic or OpenAI, so it's going to have a cost for it. So the first step is launching this application, seeing what's happening there, and then the next step is going to be to add some monetization. So the way we developers should think about is not like how we can find the free stuff, but how we can monetize applications so we can pay for the tools that we are using. And that's going to be my next challenge, to see if this application makes sense, to see how I can monetize it. Was this transport disabled? Let me double check if I have correctly the added the DSN. Maybe I didn't get it from the right place. 1 second. So I updated with DSN. Maybe I copy pasted it incorrectly. And let's see if it will fix it now. Yeah, oh no, still. transport disable, Sentry logger error. Maybe it's this enabled. And if I do like this, yeah, I think it's just a matter of this that enabled. And now if I go to projects, Bubble AI, if I add a test on the index, maybe not index, on the welcome, here with a button that will throw a new error. And if I press it, it's going to do test error. And will it be displayed here? Number of releases. I think it should work. It should work. Transactions 1. Expose Sentry. Yeah, probably that should be in a release, because in development, this is not, probably it's not being caught by Sentry. But anyway, I'm pretty sure like it works, so I'm going to delete this, and we are good here. And where was that? I actually wanted this enabled only when not in dev. Status. Because if it's enabled in dev, like, you're gonna get a lot of Sentry errors. I have uploaded on Play Store for review, and it's telling I need to wait for them to review. There should be a closing testing for 14 days. Then there will be further review based on closed review. How can I publish before December 31st? Yeah, that's why we decided to do it like for 1 month. And I was emphasizing in every stream that it's very important to start this process as fast as possible. You should have published the application in closed review, like with simple features way before, and then continue working on adding features along the way. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have an answer today, like what you can do in this situation. We're gonna think internally, but that was the rules. And it was clear from the beginning that it should be on the market from until 31st. Okay, so what do I need to do? Yes, I think I need to start building with yes. So with yes, what I have to do is, let's do yes. First of all, I need to configure yes. So I'm going to do yes build configure. Would you like to automatically create the project? Yes. Hello, Code with Dinesh. Mr. Frank, Vadim, do you have a Discord for notjust.dev? Yes, we have. Not sure if it's in the description or not, but we have a Discord. Yeah, there is a link in the description to join the community. Back here, we need to set up for iOS, and everything is ready here in EAS.json to create a production build. I'll also set up EAS updates. So let me check EAS updates, which allows you to send updates over the air without having to resubmit the application to the store. So this is going to be great for small fixes that I want to do. So let me see in getting started. What I have to do is do EAS update configure. And I think that's it. Yeah. Now I'm going to check on expo.dev. Expo.dev. I'm going to see that a new project has been created called bubble.ai. And I'm going to go into the configuration, credentials, and not configuration environment variables. And here is where I'm going to add the environment variables that my application needs. I'm going to take them from my .env file. So maybe I can even do upload.env. So give me 1 second to navigate. Project. I think it's this one. Give me just a second. But I don't see the env. Yeah, I think we are hidden. Yeah, 1 second. Another thing that I have to do is I haven't deployed the AI agent, the backend yet. So what I will do is you cannot use a channel. This is an error that is messing up our stuff. So we'll see. So I'm going to do npm run dev. It's running on localhost, and here I'm going to do ngrok like this. And ngrok is going to give me a public URL that I can copy like this. But wait a second, why is it 4040? Maybe it's 4040. Wait a second, what's going on here? Okay, I see. Okay, perfect. And what I will do, I will use this URL temporary. second, where is it? Here. Why cannot, oh, my keyword was disconnected. Save. Okay, now the environment variables are there, and I think we are ready to go ahead and start a new build. So I'm gonna do yes build platform iOS and without auto submit. Let's just start with platform iOS. Here I'm going to say yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now the build is in the queue. And I'm going to, as we can see here, and meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the App Store page for it. We can go ahead and create it through App Store Submit, but in that case, it's going to reuse the name of the application, and sometimes that doesn't work because it's not a unique name. On App Store, we can have another title, so I'm gonna go set up the page and then connect simply my yes submit with the application on the App Store that I'm gonna create now. So let me go in my applications. This one is still rejected. I need to find time to fix the small issues there. But I'm gonna go ahead and do new application. Let's say that the platform is iOS. The name of application, I think it's going to be this one. Where did we do it? Come on. What did I do? No. Bubble AI. Is it spicy chat or roleplay chat? Which one we decided to do? I think should be spicy chat. Oh, it's too long. How to do it? It's too long. Let's try it like this and then we're gonna figure out something. Okay, let's create it. And here in the subtitle, we can put something like this. It's too long. Virtual. I'm wondering if it's going to be bad that I'm using AI like multiple times. Maybe I should do like this AI girlfriend roleplay, and I have space for more. Hello. How are you? Yeah, yeah, probably something like this. It needs more. Okay, for the bundle idea, I don't know why it's so long. The category, what is that going to be? Entertainment. What's the second one? Social net? No, it's not social networking, definitely. Productivity news. So now I can take this Apple ID and go back, and I will have to put it somewhere here. And let me double check. So yeah, that should be it. All right, so I think we are kind of coming to an end with this application, because from here on, like, I'm just gonna have to wait for the bill to submit. I'm going to prepare like the screenshots, and I'm going to test if everything is working as expected. I also have to deploy the backend, so it's a lot of small tasks that are not very fun to watch probably. I'm gonna do that in the evening, and hopefully I'm going to submit the application for review today, so that maybe by next week it's going to be available. But here it is. Here we have our application, and yeah, not sure how to feel about it. Like, technically I'm very accomplished with this application. It involved a lot. It involved chatting, it involved AI, it involved backend with Supabase, it involved backend with Node.js for the AI agents. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with how everything came together, also from the UI and UX perspective. And yeah, let's see how it's going to go. If you want to know the outcome of this application, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna share there more fun facts about the app, like how it's going to perform in terms of keywords, in terms of maybe revenue, because at some point, like, I'm going to have to decide either I delete the application from the App Store or I add monetization, because I'm using AI models, which costs money, so it's not going to be worth it to keep it like this. But first, we just have to release it, get it on the market, get some reviews, and then from there we can see what's the next steps. All right, guys. So thank you very much for being here with me on this journey. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That helps us a lot, because as we are wrapping up this year, I have to build one more application for this challenge, and then next year we're getting back to our traditional tutorials that would be super valuable for you, so that you can learn and build mobile applications with React Native. This is not just hack, and there is still time to participate. You have to build and launch an application to the market, and starting from Monday, you are going to be able to submit your entry for the hackathon. The deadline to submit the entry is 31st December, so keep an eye on your email after you sign up on notjusthack.com. This Monday, we're going to send you a link with the application form so that you can submit it and compete for these amazing prizes. This was my third application out of 4 that I'm building during this December. There is one more left to build. I'm really interested what that is going to be. I don't know yet, because I'm taking this challenge. I'm doing this publicly, and I start with brainstorming on Monday. So that's what we're going to do next week. And I hope you're going to join me on the last application as well. All right, guys, thank you very much. Good luck with your own applications. I cannot wait to see them during the reviewing them for the Notjust Hack, and I'll see you